Hello, everybody.
Hi. Hi, Oz.
Are we high-fiving? Every once in a
There you
while I
go.
have five. Not very often, though.
I caught you off guard.
Welcome to Weekly Rumble here at Privateer Press. We stream 3 days a week at 10 a.m., and this is our Tuesday Play a Game stream. I am Will Oz Schoonover, our development manager here at Privateer Press, and this is Dallas.
Hello.
Dallas paints for us.
Not usually.
And thanks.
Sometimes.
Well,
occasionally.
In the public view, you paint
In the
for
public
us.
view. Actually, I'm painting studio model today.
Yeah.
No, really, I was.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Every once in a while you have to paint, but normally you're managing
Yeah.
the painting.
Like, look, you can't tell what I was painting.
Something green.
Something green.
Okay, so like I said, we also stream other days of the week. Tomorrow at 10 a.m. will be our dev hangout, which might not be exactly like a normal dev hangout because everyone's on vacation.
Sounds like it's a special dev.
It is a special hangout. And then Dallas, you see every week at Thursday at 10 a.m. for Get Your Paint On.
Get your paint on.
Dallas paints something like his Terracon that he's got here just for moral support. He's not playing with Terracon today.
No, but he's my like, get 'em boys, I'm in reserve. Soon my reinforcements will arrive and I will champion the death of all the planet eaters.
He's a cheerleader today.
Yep.
But we're going to play a game of Monsterpocalypse, and if you're looking at the table right now, you'll notice it looks different than the last time. We haven't played a game on a Tuesday for a couple of weeks because of Gen Con, and the last time we played, it was not like this. So we have got some buildings out of production, and we're also playing with two monsters for the very first time. So I am going to play as destroyers, which I've been doing.
Yep.
People have been watching the streams or seeing them on YouTube. You've seen me play this army, kind of. And at the core of it is still Gorgadra and a whole bunch of Planet Eater units. And with two monsters, you can play up to 20 units. So one monster is 15, which you saw before, but two monsters is up to 20. So my second monster is Brugrash, special Gen Con exclusive Cthulhu drinking some refreshing beverages.
He just the special rules. He doesn't have special rules, right?
No, he does not have any special rules. He's just an alternate model. And he has brought with him 5 Lords of Cthulhu units, 2 meat slaves, and 3 spitters, one of which is an elite. So that's what I got going on over here. Plus, I brought some buildings. I'm not going to tell you which ones are mine and which ones are Dallas's. You'll just have to guess from the paint jobs. Mine are not completely finished yet.
My power plant has green goo in the top.
I noticed that. That's not a very healthy power plant. They should
No.
that's not to code. But zoning doesn't really exist in the world of Monsterpocalypse because you can't normally put a power plant
Next
in
to a
downtown.
swimming pool?
Yeah. So what do you have?
So I've got my Defender X, and he brought his strike fighters, his G-tanks, some repair trucks, and rocket choppers. And then I needed some reinforcements, and I've not painted them yet. So I stole Will Schick's Zor Maxim, a couple of his S-type Shinobis, a Interceptor, and a Shadow Gate to give me some tricksiness to go along with the just beat-up brawliness of Defender X.
Some of the models that people saw Schick running last time we played.
Yep.
And we have already rolled off and deployed. We built the city, which if you've
On rock
watched...
and roll.
We did. If you watch our previous streams, you see that players build a city one building at a time, back and forth. But to save some time today, because it's a big, complicated thing, we just built it off the stream. So we were ready to go. Dallas rolled better than me and gets to go first. Now,
He's fired up.
just like a regular game, all your action dice start in your unit pool. So even though we're playing with two monsters, we're not going to get to our monsters yet. We're going to do units first.
I'm going to push spawn. Boop. Boop.
So we've got radar dishes, industrial complexes, power plants, skyscrapers, downtown high-rises, corporate HQs, and privateer press HQs, which are also corporate HQs. And for anybody keeping track at home, industrial complexes give you a fuel bonus, which is a +1 speed if you're securing them. Radar dishes make you shoot farther. Skyscrapers give you a discount on purchasing units. Power plants give you an extra power die. Downtown high-rises give you extra blue dice. And like you saw before, the corporate HQs, privateer press HQs, shut off cloak, which there is a little bit out there on Dallas' side. And they are negative zones, which take power dice away from your opponent. You're going to secure that industrial complex?
Actually, I'm going to spawn this.
Get you guys moving faster.
Spawn that instead. Okay, now
Okay.
I'm just going to move around. Little G tanks go.
Sound effects are a requirement when playing Monsterpocalypse.
Absolutely.
Okay, so you've secured your industrial complex. So
Plus
now
1 speed.
everybody's plus 1 speed.
I'm going to move this guy up here, and I'm going to boop.
You just cargoed out a
Shadowgate
onto a PowerPoint with an interceptor. Schick didn't use those for that. He just always sent the interceptor up at me as fast as possible to interfere with my stuff. Did he move 8 spaces?
Yep.
He did. He's super fast.
Super fast. Rocket choppers move 5, so 6.
Yep.
And go over top of this building, too. 6. And the repair truck. Got to move up the repair truck. 1, 2. Can't go through that tree, though.
It can. It just takes 2 spaces.
3, 4, 5. 5, 6.
Okay. So you've secured a building
Secured a building.
and got a PowerPoint.
Yep.
And you're out of action dice.
Yep.
So it's my turn. I am going to
Boom,
spawn
first turn.
a meat slave. So if you haven't seen them yet, meat slaves are gross, full of bugs and whatnot. And when they die, one of my other units, that's a Lord of Cthulhu unit, replaces them. So they don't die, go off the map. They explode into something else. So in a full mixed destroyer force with a little bit more of both, especially taskmasters, I'd have some cheaper spawning going on. But they cost 2, so I'm only going to put one of them out. But they're speed 4, so I'm going to put him over here. He's super gross. He's all tentacly and weirdo. Okay, then we're going to put out some Destructomites. And put one there and one.
I love that model. He's so cool looking.
He's a weird bug. A space bug, if you will.
It's like a big space centipede.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He can't get all the way up to where I want him to be. Let's do crawler and crawler. Because crawler's just good at holding on to things. And I'm going to pay an extra action die to bump this guy off of here. And then I got 3 more dice. Spawn some chompers. So a chomper for 1 die. And then I'm going to have to bump somebody to spawn another chomper. Let's bump this guy back here. Okay. So an important distinction in the rules, you don't secure a building while you're moving. So I can't put 2 guys on that industrial complex, put another guy on there, and then get the bonus as that guy like passes it. So I have to secure things before I move guys. So we're going to put him there. This guy's going to go over here. This guy, he's speed 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. He can get to here. Pretty easy. Easy peasy. This guy's going to go over here. That guy's going to go there. So now I'm securing the industrial complex. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I still can't get out there. Meat Slave's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. He could go 5 now because he's being sped up by this. That Destructomite's going to grab that. And then this guy is securing the power plant, so he's just not going to move. Oh, no, he's going to move up here. So I've got 3 units touching this building and this building because I've got the diagonal contacts. So I've got both those buildings and a couple power points. And then that's all my dice. So it's your turn.
Monster
You have to take a
turn.
monster turn because you have no action dice in your unit pool.
So I'm going to get 1, 2.
You're going to get 2. Yep.
Power
So
dice.
you power up for 2.
And Defender X is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4.
So we talked about before, healing was one of the things we looked at a lot when we were reinvigorating Monsterpocalypse. But there are 2 buildings that heal. Power plants heal mechanical monsters when they kill them. And downtown high-rises, they're full of refrigerators. Probably have lots of tasty meats in them. Because all the people have been evacuated. Okay? There's no people here. They're all evacuated. It's safe for people. But all those refrigerators full of high-end meats will heal a non-mechanical monster if it brawls the building. What you gonna do, Dallas?
Oh, I'm securing a building, and I have safeguard, so I get 3 power dice.
Yes, and plus your monsters are also +1 speed.
I'm gonna blast that little guy.
Don't
there.
shoot my Destructomite.
2 blasts. So I'm range 3. I have 7 and 4, so I'm going to get 4 blue. I have to spend 1 white.
And my defense is 3 because I have cover. Because I am adjacent to a building.
I'm not going to spend anything else.
You're gonna get 3 on those dice.
Yep.
You did.
Bazap. I get a power dice.
Killed my Destructomite. That's rude.
Bazap. With his sonic knee lasers.
Sonic knee lasers.
Sonic knee lasers. Look at his knees. He's got sonic knee lasers. Tell me I'm wrong.
You're looking at the wrong card.
No, I'm looking at Zor Maxim.
Sure. Zor Maxim doesn't have sonic knee lasers.
No.
That's Defender X.
I'm looking at what he's got. I haven't played him yet, so I'm not sure.
He's a ninja.
He's gonna punch.
He's
gonna
things.
punch this.
He's gonna punch an apartment building.
Yep.
But you're the good guys. Why would you do that?
It's empty. You just said so.
Yeah, it is. He just wants to knock it down.
Apartment buildings are defense 5.
Defense 5. Zor Maxim has Penetrator on his power attacks, but not on his normal punches.
Right.
You're just gonna roll a couple dice.
I could power attack it, right?
No, you can't power attack buildings. Well, you can power attack 1. That is not a 5.
Ninja smash. Ninja
whiff.
fail.
I think ninja whiff.
Ninja
Are you gonna step or anything?
Nope. I'm happy where I'm at.
Okay.
Your turn.
My power up. So I get 1 for the power plant and a second one for the power plant, but that doesn't go above +1. So I could secure 100 power plants and I only get 1 die. And I'm going to get 1 for the industrial complex, and I'm going to get 2 more for these power points out here. Unfortunately, you shot my little guy out there on that one. Then I'm going to do something terribly exciting. I just don't know what it is yet. So we haven't seen a game with a monster with actions yet, because we've seen the interceptors putting out shadow gates and that kind of stuff, and repair trucks repairing things. But Cthulhu Grach has 3 kinds of actions. He has Sacrifice, which he can eat a guy of his own to heal. He has Summon, which can put out a Lords of Cthulhu unit. And he has Telekinesis, which can push things around. So he can telekinesis things into fires and that kind of stuff.
TK.
I am going to summon somebody with him, I think. So I gotta reserve 1 die.
And for those that weren't lucky enough to join us at Gen Con, they can pre-order Monsterpocalypse at their friendly local game store in order to get it in September when it releases, and they can check out the rules right now for free at monsterpocalypse.com.
Also, the 2 documents for organized play, the league and the tournaments, are also on monsterpocalypse.com. That's Isle of Annihilation and Crush Hour. What am I going to do? I could run almost all the way up to you if I spend a lot of dice.
I also saw somebody comment that Martians and pterosaurs were November. That is not true. November solicited Martians and pterosaurs are not in November.
Some buildings were, though.
Some buildings were. Some super dope buildings. Look at this industrial complex, by the way. It's so much fun to paint. So much fun to paint.
Okay, I'm going to step once with Gorgadra because we're going to get this fight started. Last time we played, I was like dancing around and throwing things at you and running away.
Come get some.
I'm just gonna get you. Okay, that was a step, and then I go my normal movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, because of this building. And then I step 1, 2, 3 times.
Man, you're all up in it.
I'm Gorgadra. I'm aggressive and friendly. I want hugs, right? It's all about hugs.
Clampy hugs.
Clampy hugs. So,
Clamp.
I am going to attack you, so I have to spend a white die. I get 4 blue dice normally, but you are disrupting me with your
Sonic
rock and roll.
Rock and roll, baby.
All your rock and roll. Because we decided at Gen Con that he really likes John Cougar Mellencamp. He's not into this rock and roll stuff.
Oh,
he's more of a mellow guy when it comes to listening to music.
He's a JCM guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
So my 4 dice turns into a 3 for this power attack. And I have to put a power die in. So we're going to have to roll that. But you're an 8.
I'm an 8.
And I want to...
body slam me into one building.
I want to body slam you into a building. Probably the skyscraper, because the power plant doesn't turn into fire. So let's roll the rest of these power dice. So that's 5, 6, 7. That's probably not going to hit you. We'll throw in a couple more white dice, because I do want Gorgadra. Whoops, dice on the floor. I do want Gorgadra to do something. And if
Spend off his white dice is what I'm seeing.
If I step 2 more times, I can kind of get away from you.
Spend all the white dice.
So I'm going to burn all my white dice and give you a monster turn, but I'm also going to hit you first, which is a moral victory. Whoop, that one didn't go in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So whatever that one rolls, doesn't matter. So I hit you.
All right, you put me through this?
I pick you up, I slam you into that building. Kaboom. You take 3 damage for that.
Bloop. Boop, boop.
I get 3 power dice back because I smashed a building. Buildings are all worth 2, and I have an ability that says I get +1 when I smash buildings.
Shirt ripper.
I don't know if it was a shirt ripper.
Building smasher.
Exactly what you said.
Shirt ripper is like the best insult ever. If you know what movie that's from.
It feels like a wrestling thing. Like
It's not.
I rip my shirt because I'm so angry.
Nope.
Like, do you?
Now I'm just waiting to see if anybody gets it right.
Sure. I haven't even looked at the chat yet. I'm sorry. Didn't even mention the chat earlier, like we usually do. What do I want to do with me?
Gearbox grinds. That's correct. Power plants do not turn into hazards.
Yeah, that's why I didn't body slam you into the power plant, because it doesn't burst into fire. He's also speed 6. 1, 2,
Burst
3,
into
4,
fire.
5, 6, 7. I don't want to be there.
Yeah, be there.
That's a bad place
That's
to
a
be.
perfect place.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Mirth the Wise knows.
Step.
He's on it.
Okay, that's what we're going to do with him. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
That's a terrible place.
I'm going to step to here. Bloop.
It's even worse.
But you can't power attack me because you can't line up with me anymore.
I know. That's why it's a terrible place.
I like it. And then Gorgadra's just going to get slammed into a building of some sort. It's going to be bad either way.
Fact.
But I have 2 more white dice I can step with if I want to step with Gorgadra. Or I could keep these white dice to respond to whatever horrible thing you're going to do to me. I could also spawn somebody. But I don't really need to spawn anybody.
Blurk some little dudes out right there.
I don't really need to because your jet's doing the blocking job for me.
My jet's awesome like that.
Uh-huh.
I was on a negative point. You should have lost a red dice.
I didn't have any red dice because you went first.
Oh, that's right.
I would normally lose a power die. Like, I will lose one of these when you power up next. Because I'm guessing you're going to take a monster turn.
Oh, I'm totally taking a monster.
Gorgadra's not lined up
Just
with any double buildings. So he's just going to stand there and be angry and keep a couple white die. So I'm done. It's your turn.
Power up. 1.
So now I do lose
2.
1.
I only get 2, 3 because of safeguard.
Mm-hmm.
Boop, 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 boop. And take a monster turn. How do I want to do this? So I have that. Does that matter for anything at all? Speed 7, 8.
Don't hurt me, Dallas. What's the chat saying? And Lyle is test room Tony today, right?
Please, Hammer, don't hurt him. All right, I'm going to...
Getz is giving us some pows and zings and bams, Batman style.
I'm going to power attack you. I'm going to power attack throw.
Okay, where are you going to throw me?
Right there.
Right there? Don't do that.
I'm going to disrupt your power
1, 2,
base.
3, 4, 5, 6. You got to roll at least 6 red dice to get me that far. If you roll 7, I'll be on top of the building, but you want to squish that little guy too.
I want to squish the little guy.
Okay, now all you got to do is miss me, and it'll make everything fine.
Yeah.
Just
What's your
don't hit
defense?
me.
8?
My defense is 8. How many? You're rolling 6 red dice, right?
Yep.
So that's probably a 6. And you're rolling some blues and a white. That's probably an 8, or maybe not.
I really want to do that.
Mirth, no. No songs about big butts.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Boom!
Okay, so you threw me 6, right?
Be gone, ye! Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you get a power die for squishing that little dude.
Yep.
And 2 more for the building.
Bloop, bloop, bloop.
That building does burst into flames. So that is 3 damage to me. I have been hurt.
Hurt your feelings.
You did hurt his feelings. He came to visit your planet. He just wants snacks. And here you are throwing him into his own building.
Human snacks!
That also unsecured my power plant.
4, 5,
That's
6,
unfortunate.
7, 8.
Where are you going? You gonna ninja flip up there and slap me?
I was thinking about it.
Well, you can't power attack me unless you get behind me in the fire.
I know. I don't think I can do that.
And if you come up here, I can still take a monster turn. Because I've got a couple action dice still.
So he has high mobility.
Which means he can ignore buildings and monsters when he moves.
Yep. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my God. I'm 1.
You're actually a little farther than that because you can't stop on top of stuff to step.
So good step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nope.
Yeah, because you can't stop on top of that guy when
Right,
you
right.
step.
I'm figuring
So-
it out.
Oz, do you get a power die from Ryle?
Oh, I do get a power die from Ryle. Thank you. Did the chat point that out?
Yep.
I forgot. I was so bummed that my visit to this nice, sleepy city was ruined.
I threw 1 too many white dice.
It's too bad. I guess you can't do anything now. You can still move around and zap me. No, you can't zap me. You don't get a gun until you go into hyper mode, and that's when you start throwing crazy fireballs.
Right. Right now I just have brawl and
Whatever.
power attack.
Yes, thank you, Feiche, something. I get sometimes all wrapped up in what's happening and I forget rules. That's what Lyle's here for, right?
Fact!
Lyle's here to remind me of rules. Or actually just to watch the chat. Did I cheat? I think I did cheat. I'm a cheater. So we haven't, this is the first double monster game we've played.
Confirmed. I have
know.
it on audio.
Yeah, I know. So this is the first time we played a 2-monster game, and it's been a little while since I played Monsterpocalypse. So I did forget that you have to do all your advances first, but I didn't change the order of anything I did.
It's been a while since you played. How many demo games did you run?
I didn't
at
do
Gen
any
Con?
double monster demo games. All the demos we did at
You have no excuse. You're a cheater.
yeah, every demo game we did at Gen Con was 1 monster on 1 monster. So it has been a while since I played a 2-monster game. Because of Lock and Load and Gen Con and everything else, we have not been playtesting as much. So yeah, we'll do it right in the future.
So you have 2 white dice.
Yeah.
So you could power attack me.
I have 2 white dice. I will get a couple of more red dice.
You're going to get 1, 2 more red.
I'll get 2 more reds. And I could power attack. Now it's gonna be possible to power attack him where he's standing. Because I can't align with you. But I can line up with him pretty easily.
Step with Defender Rights?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out which way to go.
Away.
Well, and there's nowhere you can go that I can't line up with you. I just might have to be in the fire. Also, if you save all those white dice, you'll probably get another monster turn.
Yeah.
And I won't, so you'll have another monster turn to respond.
Go. I'm
Okay.
done.
Okay, so we're going to take a monster turn again. I'm going to do it right this time. So thanks, chat, for pointing out that every once in a while I forget rules. So, powering up, I have 2 power points because Dallas destroyed my nice little power production back here. I don't take any dice away from you because I'm not on any negatives. So the phases are power up, advance, attack, push. And that's what we did wrong. I advanced after the attack phase, which is a no-no.
Yeah, you're not supposed to.
So I shouldn't do that. So Gorgadra wants to...
I let him cheat because he needs all the help he can get
Yeah.
against my mad skills.
Uh-huh.
That's not true. That's not true.
One of these days,
cheating is the only way Oz wins. He always conveniently forgets a rule and ends up winning.
Not exactly.
Boom, 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 boom.
So
Rikers Iron's voting for Protector win. I agree. I'm just going to go ahead and agree.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can do the same thing that you did to me if I throw you at that building back there. But I don't have as many dice as you had. So that's not going to be super easy.
And then I'll just come right back.
You might. So I would have these
Zor
two,
maximum will
3,
retaliate.
5,
Zor maximate.
6, 7, maybe an 8. Okay, we're gonna do it anyway. So I'm gonna move Brugash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna stop right there.
Turn the face.
He can't exactly turn the face.
I know, I'm joking.
He's facing at an angle because he's drinking. He might hit you with his I don't know, jug. Is it a jug? It's kind of a jug.
It's the silo outside the Ram in Indianapolis.
It is, but to him it's a jug. Gorgadra, does Gorgadra even want to move? He doesn't want to move. He's going to let Brugash go up there and get beat up some. So
It's a Cthulhu koozie. A Cthulhu.
What? Are you okay? Okay, so this is all the dice I have. I have 5 power dice, I have 2 action dice, and I have 3 boost dice because you are disrupting me. So if I don't get an 8 on this, I don't throw you.
Need an 8. You're at -1 for disruption. Did you get that?
I'm already down 1 blue die. Okay, 2, 4, 6, and a double. 8. Ugh. Exactly.
Where are you going?
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You land on your building and your tank. So I get 3 dice back.
Boop, boop, boop.
If
I flipped the card.
If Rogzor would have done that, I would have gotten an extra die for smashing a building, but Rogzor did not. Gorgadra, not Rogzor. Rogzor's not for a while.
Defender X goes hyper.
Dallas with his awesome paint job with extra energy.
Extra energy.
Now, you don't have to have a second model when you go into hyperform.
But it's cool.
But it's cool. Agatha wants us to come to her convention sometime in Ontario. So, JR, when you watch this video, send us to Ontario. Okay, I'm done. That was all the action dice I have. It's back to you.
I only get one. I'm going to power up. I only get 1. Boop.
Yep. But I still lose 1 because you're still on that negative zone.
Oz Feiche wants to know, if both your monsters have Safeguard, would you gain +2 power die during power up if you secure a building?
No, the wording of Safeguard says if you're securing any buildings, you get +1. Just like the wording of the power plant says if you're securing any buildings with this ability, you get +1.
He is a defense 8.
He's also a defense 8. You have 1 monster in hyperform, and your ninja's completely unscathed. I probably should have stepped, but I didn't have the dice for it. I also could have saved 1 die and spawned a guy, but I needed all those dice to hit you. Because I did. Because those whites that rolled blanks would have still rolled blanks. You know, you can never tell which white dice was the one that hit, but it's important. Rikers Iron also agrees we should go to Ontario. Wow, Rikers Iron is filling the entire chat.
Here we go.
And Dorian Grey Clampett, who knows why Cthulhu-y monsters and giant space things are working together, but they are, because they want to destroy the planet. I think what the Lords of Cthulhu are going to do to the planet and what the Planeteers are going to do to the planet is separate enough that they have a reason to work together. Because the Cthulhu guys want to probably drag the planet into another dimension and torture it, and the Planeteers just want to eat parts of it. So there's enough to go around.
Okay, you're an 8, right?
I'm an 8. Miss me.
Probably need 1 dice.
You got this.
You're rolling 4 reds?
Yeah, that's all I got.
You got another red right there.
No, but I need that one.
What for? You're gonna...
I'm not telling you why.
Oh, he's keeping his plan secret.
Roll your dice, Dallas. I believe in you.
Yeah, and Gearbox Grinds asks clarification. You can throw someone up to the number of red dice in the roll, not the exact number. We've
2,
just
3,
been throwing
4,
exact
5,
numbers
6,
because that's
7,
where we want to be.
8, 9.
What are you doing to me?
Hiya! Body slam.
Into a non-explosive building?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So put that under me. Okay, so that's 2 damage because 1 for the hit, 1 for the building, but
Okay.
not fire.
I get 2 red.
You're gonna try and body slam me again?
I get to do energy cycle. Put
Yep.
white dice back.
So there's your other white dice. Yeah, Hyper Defender X has energy cycle, so he can move white dice that he uses in attacks back to his monster pool.
Zor Maxim!
Yeah. So
You're -1 defense
because of what?
because
Because you're power attacking.
power
me?
attacking you.
So this is penetrator.
Penetrator.
Okay. So this is the first time we've seen 2 monster games, and the first time we've seen 2 power attacks on the same turn. You gonna do this? You gonna pull it off?
Maybe.
You need to get an 8 again?
No, I need a 7.
A 7, I mean? You need to get 7 again? Just miss me, Dallas.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah!
Oh, 6.
Tear bad.
Well, but I can't take another monster turn, so that was worth it. Were you gonna?
But you're gonna take a monster turn before me.
I am.
Not worth
Were
it.
you gonna body slam me, or are you gonna throw me
I was gonna buy slam you.
into that apartment?
Yep.
Just keep leapfrogging me
douche.
across the map.
A douche.
Okay, so it's my turn. I got to do units. I got to secure some more buildings and whatnot because this is bad over here where you smash me up. I can't speed my guys up anymore because I don't have any industrial complexes. You have a spare one over there though, so you
Yep.
can still get access to that.
Somebody painted 2.
Somebody has access to more models than I do. So that guy's going to move up there. That guy, where's that guy? That guy's going to move over there. That guy's going to go up there and bite that guy. Okay, so we're going to put out Destructomite because they have flank, and that will help me in the long term.
Gearbox Grinds, that's correct. It's up to the dice thrown, not exactly. So you can choose any distance between 1 and your maximum dice thrown.
And it's not the number of dice that hit.
Nope.
It's
thrown.
just dice in the attack.
Utilize diced.
Explodahawks, maybe? Well, we're going to explode a hawk over here for a die. Because I want to secure more buildings. That's cool. And then crawler for a die. I'm going to bump explode a hawk with a belcher there for 2. So he goes there. I need 2 more guys. Not going to get very many attacks this turn. Yeah, I think I have to do that. So he gets bumped off, and another belcher comes out over here, and then I'll put another one over here. Although I don't need that one. Never mind. I don't do that. I can't count. Counting is fundamental. Math is important. Stay in school. He's going to attack. Nobody else is going to attack. Let's get
Stepping into hazard still does damage to high mobility. That is correct. Abby.
Yes.
Because you're stepping.
Yeah. High mobility ignores hazards when advancing, which is your normal move. So you can jump over them, but stepping is 1 space at a time. So every time you step, you take damage.
Especially when you're stopping. And stepping is
Yeah.
individual stops.
Okay, so I'm going to do this now. This guy flies here. So now there's 3 guys on that building. There's also 2 guys on that building, so he just steps over. Now there's 3 guys on both those buildings.
I'm going to smash them buildings.
1, 2, 3, 4. He's going to go there. He's going to go there. Do you guys have all terrain? You do not. You just have Power Gorge. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's going to stop there. he's going to go up here, right next to you. Haha. He's going to go there and secure that building and grab that PowerPoint. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's going to run toward that one and probably get shot by a tank. And this guy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's just going to fly up to there. And he's going to bite your jet.
Do it. My jet is a defense of 2. No, sorry. 1.
Okay, so I've got 1 white die, and that's a regular chomper, so he gets 2 blue dice. So I just got to get a 1 on these dice. I could fail this miserably.
Nope.
I didn't. I got a double.
And then Dallas, this is what we call a target-rich environment.
So
Yep.
chompers have a special ability that gives me an extra power die when I kill something with them, so I got 2 power dice for that. Then these belchers, because I'm securing this radar station, now have range 6 on their guns. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're going to both shoot that chopper. I got
Rocket Chopper's defense 2.
2 dice.
But he has,
He has cover,
right?
but I have indirect fire. I ignore cover.
Ugh, 2.
So I get 2 blue dice because each of those guys gives me a blue die, and I get 2 white dice because I have to roll those to get the blue dice. So I got to get a 2. Oh, that was a close one. If that double wouldn't have come up, I would have missed because white dice miss. Okay, that gave me another power die. You're not gonna take it away from me because I ate the guy that was on that power die. And that's me. I'm done.
My turn.
What you gonna do with units?
I want to start spawning some dudes.
Spawn some dudes.
G-Tank. Boop.
If you get that radar station, your beatback fist will go 4 spaces instead of 3. That's a pretty good.
Let's think about this.
Pretty good option.
Let's put one there. Let's also spawn a repair truck here. No, we're going to put the repair truck there.
Put out that fire.
Put a G-Tank here. Boop. Push spawn a Shinobi. Boop.
Mm-hmm. So repair is a really interesting thing when there's a lot of interesting buildings because one repair action puts out a fire or replaces a building on a rubble, which is a non-fire debris tile. So Dallas could snatch one of the buildings that I brought to the table and build it back on his side of the map if he wants. But not for 2 unit turns because of the way actions work. What you gonna do? Spawning more ninjas.
Think about chopper, actually. Nope. Fighter.
Whoosh. There was a whoosh. I heard a whoosh.
Whoosh!
So Aggie Face asked an important question about actions. So you can do an action anytime during your unit turn or monster turn, depending on the model. But you can only ever do each action once per turn, and every model can only do 1 action a turn. So I can't summon and sacrifice and telekinesis with Brugrash, because that would be him doing 3 actions. And if I had telekinesis on multiple models, say Taskmasters, I can't telekinesis twice, because that's the same action twice.
No, the whoosh was because you said this game requires sound effects. So
Yes,
I was
and
fixing
a strike fighter whooshed in.
and Stryker's not here to demand that Schick get me a soundboard.
Sure. Dallas did not power up because he's taking a unit turn. And that's a really long chat comment from Gearbox explaining what I just said. Cool. Adam Thomas Maury adds a woohoo. I don't know who that woohoo's for. Oh, then he says, I believe in you, Dallas. So I'm guessing that woohoo was for Dallas.
Woohoo!
I don't get any woohoos. Is it because I cheat? Is that why?
It's because you're a freaking cheater.
I only cheat a little
This guy's
bit.
gonna move to here.
Accidentally, of course.
I have dev brain. I haven't played in a little while.
Hey.
You always have an excuse for getting it wrong, Oz.
Uh-huh. Yeah. It's legitimate.
Wills as intended.
So Yes, Mirtha-wise, you cannot repair twice in the same turn. You can repair and then repair again later. And if a monster ever comes out that has repair, then you could repair on the unit turn and repair on the monster turn, like that. But no. And Striker, no one needs a soundboard here. No soundboards are needed.
Fact.
Uh-oh. There's movement. You secured your radar station and you're securing a corporate HQ, which is going to take dice away from me. You didn't jump that jet onto that negative zone, though?
Oh. Yes.
Because that will take an extra die. Because the corporate HQ ability does not say if you are securing any of these buildings. It says if you're securing this building, your opponent loses a power die. So if you grabbed multiples of those buildings, it would take multiple dice away.
Stacking due to specificity.
Rules will explain if they are stackable or not.
Okay. This guy is going to shoot. Well, I got +1. Can this guy shoot? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. So those two.
Yep. Now they both moved, right?
Yep.
So they don't get any blue dice.
Fact.
If they have the aim, G-Tanks have aim, so if they don't move, they get a blue die. Or if they're near their elite, which those are not your elites because they don't have the extra orange.
No. I paid for an elite, but I don't remember where I put him. Actually, I didn't put him out. I paid for an elite.
Well.
So I'm going to not put an elite out, but that puts a white dice.
Yeah, put a white die back.
So 2 on that guy.
Yep, you need 2.
Nope.
That's not 2.
This is not going to go well.
It's going to go fine, Dallas.
This guy's going to shoot that guy.
Okay, so he gets 1. He can't kill that guy with 1 die.
Oh.
So don't roll that.
So it was a pointless shot.
The crawlers have defense 4, and a single die can only get a hit of 2.
Okay, so he'll shoot there, and so will he. They both have range 3, so 1, 2, 3, 4 from the thing.
He's shooting this guy?
Yep.
So they have indirect fire, so they ignore my cover from the building.
And they each get blue.
And my defense is 3. That's enough. I don't think that the guns on the human fighters say Shazam when they fire off. I think there's like whooshings and buzzings and that kind of stuff. Okay, monster turn. We are all up in there. That's a lot of monster action.
Yep.
So if Brugash puts you in that building, Gorgadra could be in that fire to throw you again.
Sure.
But that'd be bad. But if Brugash throws you here, Gorgadra can just walk up and smush you.
Sure.
So I'm going to power up 1, 2, 3, 4. Because I didn't get to that one. So I get 4 dice.
-1.
No, that's when he powers up.
When
he
I
takes
power
one
up, I
away.
take one away.
Not a negative to my power up number. It's a little easier to keep track of that way. So I've got 9 power dice. But you still have disruption. So anytime I do anything to Defender X, it messes with me. But if I throw you into the skyscraper, that's 3 damage. And then I can hit you again. I can just punch you and you die.
Yeah.
So that's what I want to do.
Yeah.
So we're going to Brugash throw you first. So Brugash wants to throw you. So he's only going to get 3 boost dice because your disruption is annoying. He's got to throw you 1, 2, 3, 4 at least. So that's the minimum dice I have to roll. I could hit an 8 on these dice. It's possible. I mean, I could hit an 8 on 4 dice. It's possible. But let's throw 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's throw those.
Throw them all.
And
Throw all your white.
That's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have to throw an extra red to put you in the building without forcing me to step into the fire to get to you. So 5, 6, 7, 8-ish. 8.5. Watch me roll like a 15 on these dice. Okay. I am also going to get 2 red dice back for blowing that building up.
Roll a 7.
Oh no! 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Dallas, you're the worst.
I'm the worst.
Wow, Dallas. Don't yell things out like that. It confuses my dice.
They thought you said it.
They
They're
did.
like, we'll do what you say.
So I didn't get any red dice for doing anything cool. And Gorgadra is still stuck back here, so I could step still. Because remember, unlike what I did earlier, I have already advanced both my monsters, so I can't move anymore, but I can still step.
Spend all them white dice stepping around.
I can step. So Gorgadra wants to be safe. Grugash wants to be safe. So he's going to step to there. And then he can't summon because that's water, and I don't have anything that flies. So I can't summon something on top of that water.
You there, be here, splash.
So
oh, no.
yes, I can just drop a little blob man into the water. So I step twice, and then I am going to summon a meat slave right there to protect me from my horrible, horrible dice luck. And then I'm done. I keep 3 action dice in my monster pool, and it's back to you.
I'm going to power up. I get 1, 2, 3, 4 for safeguard.
And I
You
lose
lose 1.
1 for that and 1 for that.
Yeah.
I lose 2.
Lose them.
Don't do that, Dallas. It's rude.
Read them and
You're already telling my dice what to do. You don't have to also take my dice away from me. And yeah, Riker's Iron. I think Dallas cursed me with some sort of hillbilly voodoo. I can say that because we're both from Missouri. I'm from the northern part that's not so hillbilly. But it's fine. Right? It's totally fine.
It's totally fine.
Yeah.
It's totally fine.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2.
And Riker's Iron, Gorgadra is a fan of shimmying and tippy-toeing. Yeah, and Mirth the Wise points out an important thing. Summoning ignores the cost of the model. It just costs 1 action die to summon a model. So if you have a model that costs 2 or 3 or whatever, not that there are any cost 3 things, really, at least maybe not for a long, long time, you can just summon something. Just like if a meat slave explodes, anything that's the Lord of the Cthulhu thing can come out of it, regardless of cost.
That's gross.
Yeah, and that wasn't bad karma on my dice roll for cheating, because I would roll way worse than that if karma and cheating were connected. Man, that soundboard, everybody's trying. Wait, hashtag Oz get John a soundboard. I don't control purchases. Like, John's on his own with that. He has to talk to somebody that controls money. My budget is not the marketing budget.
No, people are supposed to hassle Sheck because even though he has no power either, it's more fun to hassle him.
Yeah. Yeah. But Alex says if John has a soundboard, I'll roll better. I don't believe that.
Not true.
What you gonna do, Dallas?
I'm thinking real quick.
So
I think I'm gonna do this.
You're not faster anymore.
I'm gonna step.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Ooh, ninjas, they're so fast. Uh-oh. Are you going to try to do what I just tried to do?
Yeah.
You're going to do it? You're not going to fail? You might fail. Who knows?
Zor
Dice-
Maxim
dice are
has
dice.
Penetrator. You're at -1 defense.
Uh-huh. That makes me a 7. How many dice you going to roll, Dallas?
A ton.
A bunch? You're going to miss? You're going to get a 6? If I scream 6 as he's rolling his dice, does that work?
Oh, that's not gonna miss.
That's not that great, though. I mean, it's not the best dice roll.
It doesn't
in the
have
world.
to be great.
It doesn't
just have to be
great,
accurate.
Because rolling over someone's defense doesn't do anything.
Body slam. Kill that guy. I get 3 red back.
You do.
Bloop, bloop.
I take 3 more damage.
Kill that guy. Squish the bug. Squish the bug.
Gardner goes down by 3 and goes.
Hyper form. Now I have super damage. I can poke you for double damage.
I'm gonna step in the fire.
I also got riled, so I got a red die for that because I didn't forget this time. Ooh, you took a damage
Yep.
for stepping in the fire?
Yep.
That makes you more dead.
Yep. And
That means I can kill you with Gorgadra now.
I want body slamming
Okay.
with Defender X.
Okay. You put me over here.
Yep.
You got to miss one of these, Dallas. You just got to
Look
miss
at all
one.
these dice.
I'm back to an 8 now. Oh no, I'm a 9 because I'm in hyper mode. I'm a 9.
Ugh.
And you don't have penetrator on both your monsters.
Ugh.
Come on. No guts, no galaxy? Is that how it works?
Something like that.
That does
Oh,
not
that's
look
not
like
good.
it.
2, 4, 6. Situation grim.
Was that only 6?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7.
Okay, you got a 7, not a 9. Okay. So now I might be able to kill Defender X. So I'm gonna take a monster turn. I'm gonna power up 1, 2, 3, 4. So I get 4. Because I still don't have anything going on over here if it helps me out. If Gorgadra hits you, that's 2 damage. Put you in a fire building, that's 2 more. And you only have 4 left, so I can kill you. Now, unfortunately, the only way I can do that is a body slam or a throw. And a throw will kill my own guy, so I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to try to body slam you into the high rise.
Sure.
I'm probably just going to roll all my dice. Now that I'm in hyper mode, I get 5 blue dice, but you have disruption still, so I'm down to 4.
Yep.
If I roll
I'm
all
a
these
defense
red,
8.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and a half. Do I want to... You can't take a monster turn after me. You've moved all your dice. You will be down to 1 monster, but I will be... But Gorgadra's not super healthy right now. So we might be down to 1 monster apiece pretty quick. And I haven't hurt Maxim yet. He is completely fresh, and Cthulhu has taken a little bit of damage. I need to do this, so I'm going to roll my dice. Dallas, don't yell out any random numbers.
It's not going to be random. It's going to be precisely 7.
This is going to be like a 15. Wow, Doug Seacat's throwing all kinds of knowledge out there in the chat.
Knowledge bombs. That
Okay.
does it.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10 bunches and lots. Okay, so
Dead Fender X.
2 power dice for the building, 1 power dice for the building. This is a rule I think I've forgotten because we've changed it a couple ways back and forth. If Pagani was here, he would know it, but Lyle doesn't probably know. So I'm just not going to worry about it. I believe when you kill a model of any kind, you get a power die for it, but I can't remember.
I also believe that's true.
Yeah, but I know we tested both versions because dev brain. This is what happens. So while Lyle looks it up, let's give me a power die for killing Defender X. And we'll take that away if for some reason
So my unit turn?
remembered wrongly. So yeah, you're on a unit turn, and I'm also on a unit turn because I used all my dice. Because I really wanted to hit you really hard.
I'm going to spawn Elite Shinobi.
That seems weird.
Why?
Because he's way down there, and he helps his regular shinobis.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. You know what? I'll put in, you know what? Fine, you talked me into it. Elite G-Tank.
Yeah, because you got G-Tanks over there, and they'll help.
Put in my Elite Shinobi over here. Put in, I need something right here. What do I want right there? Just put a regular Shinobi since they're piling up.
Frothy Cat says, veto on the soundboard. In studio Foley artist instead. That would be awesome. If we could get a Foley artist who had all of the crazy effects live and could improv things.
That is way more expensive.
Oh, sure. It's
Like,
another person.
Way more expensive.
But when I rolled that, they could have grabbed the slide whistle and whooped, like on the fly, without having to. They just have a box of things, and they'd be ready for anything. Totally.
Yep.
Hashtag Private Press Foley artist.
Putting that there.
And Llama Juice, Dallas may avenge Defender X. He may not.
Okay, here we go.
I still got to deal with a ninja
I got to deal with a ninja.
who starts at def 9 and goes to def 10 in hyper mode.
You get to keep that power die. You
I
get
do,
a power
okay.
die for every model that you destroy.
I thought so. But there was a lot of back and forth options during tests. Because you used to get a power die for killing a hyper form and a power die for killing an alpha form. We took that away. So, memory did serve this one time. Once. It happens every once in a while. And Dorian, I don't know if Defender Y is ever going to come out. Not that there ever was a Defender Y in original Monsterpocalypse. Oh, Dorian says full-time animation studio. We're amping it up. We're going from soundboard to Foley artist to full-time animation studio, animating things live as they happen. So that's a challenge right there. I mean, that's not fixing it in post.
Are we turning into like an Aha music video?
I guess. Why not? Take on Dallas. Llama Juice says hashtag never gonna get a Foley. Probably not. We can always dream though.
What you thinking, Dallas?
Just thinking about my placements.
He's planning a perfect turn. You trying to move, guys? Or still spawn, guys?
I'm still spawning. I'll spawn
Okay.
this guy.
So technically you cheated
I did. I
because you
wasn't
moved
thinking.
a guy. But doesn't matter.
All right. He's going to shoot that. I got
Okay.
+1 range.
So you get a blue die
And
now
I
because
get
you're
blue
aiming.
die now.
So you can get a 4.
And I get a blue die from my elite.
Elite. Okay. So you got to get a 4 still.
That's fine.
Or a 5 because of cover. Because it's building. But you
Or I
can...
could shoot that guy. Or I
Well,
can't.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Nope. I'm shooting that guy.
Okay, so his defense is only... Where's he at? Meat Slave? His defense is only 2.
Bazap!
You blapped him. He's going to explode into a spitter. Elite.
It's fine. I just wanted the
The red die.
paradise.
Yep.
These two are going to shoot that guy.
Okay. His defense
He did not move,
is 2.
so he gets a blue.
He gets a blue for aiming.
He gets another blue for an elite.
Uh-huh.
The elite gets a blue.
Yep. So you should have 3 blue dice, unless that one's shooting 2.
I don't have enough dice.
Okay.
Do not have enough dice.
Little known fact, the PP that I was talking about doesn't stand for prep to press. Yeah. You got me. That's a 3.
Another
Destructive
red.
Might down.
Got 2 more. I'm going to spend 1.
You can't do that. Oh, wait, no, you can. Okay,
I
because he
can.
was touching that. I thought he wasn't touching that. So Dallas just used the teleport action, which says you can teleport to another thing with teleport from the thing that takes the action, or you can teleport back to the thing taking the action if the other unit is adjacent to something with teleport. And Zor Maxim and the Shadowgate both have teleport. So, and that works on allied units, not Shadow Sun units.
Make sure I'm up right there.
So I'm just going to throw this out there. Gets and CCAT, they can disagree with me.
What's the Exploder Hawk's defense?
The Exploder Hawk's defense is 1 plus cover, but you ignore cover with your jets.
So
So
that
I think the Defender X stands for the mathematical concept. So Defender of anything, not Defender X and then Y and then Z.
boom, boom, shoot dead.
Exploder Hawk down. So
That's a great movie.
Gets and CCAT are in the chat. They can disagree with me, but that's how I imagine the X and Defender X.
Your go. Defender
is
X. The
interpreted.
X means
The
it's
X
like
means whatever.
it's like algebra.
Yeah.
It's whatever applicable.
Defend the city, defend the earth, defend
Math.
defend a sandwich.
He
you know?
defends freedom
Defend
with
freedom.
John Cougar Mellencamp jams.
No, he's playing
That's what he says.
the harder rock.
I thought you said John
No,
Cougar.
he enjoys John Cougar Mellencamp because he's a mellow
Oh,
dude.
I get it.
He's a mellow dude.
You're playing ACDC.
Yeah.
Okay,
Blasting
so
AC/DC.
something I forgot. You killed some things, and I have Unearthly Rage. While this model's in play, allied units gain riled. So you killed a Meat Slave. That's a power die. You killed a Destructomite.
See, they got it.
That's a power die. You killed a Explode Hawk. That's a power die.
Thanks, Rikers. I wasn't paying attention. I was putting my dice back
Sure.
in my unit.
I got a bunch of power dice because when he goes hyper, he riles everything.
Yep.
And it's allies,
Sure.
so he just gets angry for his stuff dying. So can I hurt your ninja with my units? Probably not. Probably not.
Defense 9.
Defense 9. So I'd have to get a lot of chompers on you to do anything. And you're going to take a monster turn before I get a monster turn. So you can't finish off.
Spawn and secure.
You can't finish off Gorgadra. Well, Dallas is on top of all the things I need to secure. So I can spawn and push back, but I can't really secure. So let's put another Belcher out over here.
Ah, I should have put this here, shouldn't I have? That would have been a smarter move. Because it would provide the same thing I wanted to provide, but it would also prevent you from securing that if you were to.
Yes, you should put that there because
Yep.
if an enemy, actually the monster...
Does the monster
is
count
same
as
thing,
well?
Yeah.
Okay, but
if
wait a minute.
an enemy model is touching a building, you can't secure it. So that was one Belcher.
Denial!
Chomper. Let's try. Let's see if we can how many chompers we can get. So that's one chomper. This would be another chomper. If I bump spawn an elite, that cost me 3. Let's do this as a chomper instead.
See, Doug is smart. He says he does not lower himself to defending sandwiches, but sandwich factories.
Hey, sandwiches are very important.
And Subways.
I like the idea of the defender of sandwiches. Sammies are great. Peanut butter Sammies, ham and cheese Sammies.
Okay, I'm probably doing something
Turkey on rye Sammies.
mildly unwise, but I am putting out an elite chomper because we're
Grilled
gonna
cheese
try.
Sammies?
We're gonna try and chomp you. Yep. So I got 4 chompers on the table.
Bean burrito Sammies.
That one's gonna move there.
Burritos are just sandwiches.
That one's gonna move there. They are basically 1, 2, 3. He's gonna move there. So I got 4 chompers on you. PowerPoint, PowerPoint, securing a building. Can't range shoot anybody.
I got tons of units.
That Destructomite right there. He's going to be annoying. He's going to go there to mess with that building. He can't get to any... He could go to this building, the same, because those are both the same building, effectively. But he's going to go back there to mess with you. Okay, so chompers. I got 4 chompers. I got 4 action dice. So, elite chompers are worth 3 blue dice. Regular chompers are worth 2 blue dice. Are we missing blue dice? Oh, I stole some.
You're stealing them.
Aha! So, that's my base number of dice, because 3 normal chompers in elite. But 2 of those chompers are near the elite, so they get an extra blue die. So, gotta get a 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
That seems real
probably
good.
not gonna get a 9 on these.
That seems real good, though.
It is a really good attack, but it's my only way to do A damage, and I have to roll a 9.
You're running 11 blue?
I'm rolling 2, 4, 6, 8. Yes, 11 blues and 4 whites. There are ways to roll more blues. Rogzor, by the way. That looks like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, I got you. 1 damage.
Boop, boop.
Chomp. I totally chomped you. For a damage.
I need a whirlwind attack.
You could stomp. It would kill your jet. but you could do it. It would also set you up for me to take another monster turn and hit you. But it would give you 5 power dice.
My turn?
Uh-huh.
I get 1, 2, not 3, 3, 4, 5, 6 power dice.
And I lose
You lose
2
2.
because you've got a building and the negative zone in the middle of the map. So Gorgadra has 5 hit points. You cannot take him out in one hit because he's not lined up with this double building, because that would be 5 damage. You can do 3 to him in a couple of different ways.
Can you throw him into Thugrash?
You can't throw a monster into a monster. Doesn't work that way.
That's silly.
Yeah, you have to be able to put the thing down in a space without a monster to throw it. Now, you could, if Defender X wasn't dead with his beatback ability on his Rocket Fists, that does cause collisions, so you could just, like, Three Stooges a monster into a monster. But Defender X is dead.
All right, Gorgadra.
He was too worried about sandwiches. Doug, all about the sandwiches.
Your defense 7.
I am defense 7 against power attacks because you have penetrator. Anybody watching this on YouTube in the future, far, far, far from now, like 150 years from now, won't have access to all the wisdom that Getz and CCAT are dropping in the chat. It's sad.
Which just means you should join us at.
Yeah, you can always join us almost every day, weekdays, 10 a.m. for some kind of thing we do on live streams. Tuesdays is games, weekly rumble. Oh, Dallas can't keep his dice in the bin. Wednesdays is a hangout, usually with developers. Not always. Thursdays is Dallas painting. And we live stream on Twitch at, what's the address on Twitch? I never remember.
Twitch.tv/privateerpress.
Twitch.tv/privateerpress. On YouTube, we are Privateer Press Prime, which is why I always get it confused. I always forget if the Prime is in the Twitch or not. It's not.
Okay, so I get 2 back.
Yep. I take 3 damage.
You take 3 damage.
2 hit points left.
I'm going to spend 1 white
To throw a model on the table.
to throw that guy right there.
So I am doing a really good job keeping you safe from me.
Protected by choppers!
Look at all my chompers. So
And I'm done.
You just teleported that interceptor up there so that now I can't get to you.
Yep.
So I might as well take a monster turn to mess with your power production.
Sure.
Because I can take out more of your power than you can take out of mine.
Yep.
And also this building's making you faster, so let's get rid of that one. So I'm going to power up. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. You lose a die because I have a HQ. Then Gorgadra is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and end right there just in case. And Cthulhu. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. His wing is going to catch that building, so he's going to turn because he doesn't want to knock buildings over accidentally. That's not what he's into. Okay, so he's going to punch the corporate HQ and he's going to punch the industrial complex, and we're going to see if we can knock some buildings down. So, hyper. No, he just got thrown into.
He's at 2.
Yeah, he got knocked down by 3 more hit points, so he's at 2 hit points total. Yep. But Hyper Gorgadra gets 5 blue dice. I have to throw a white die in there. I'm punching a building that is defense 6. I'm gonna get 3 power dice back for this. So I'm gonna throw 2 power dice into it, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to throw a couple more white dice. This is probably not going to get 6, but whatever. I don't want to waste a bunch of dice trying to punch buildings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's enough. So I smash that building. Gets me those power dice back and the one that I didn't earn earlier. I am now going to punch a building with Brugrosh. Cthulhu if you're nasty. Is that how that works? I don't know.
Crush is just nasty.
Well, yeah. Yeah. He gets 4 on his brawls. That building's also a 6. I'm going to get 2 power dice back for it. I'm going to keep all my power dice. Let's roll. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, something. This might do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at all those blank whites. Look at all those blank whites, Dallas. That was not what I wanted to do. I missed. So I'm done. I could step. I'm pretty safe over there from you. You're gonna take another monster turn. That's not good. I'm not gonna do anything else. I'm gonna keep those white dice.
Am I though?
I mean, you could take a unit turn with 2 dice if you want. That's up to you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And Mirth, it is looking grim for the defenders, but Gorgadra's almost dead. If Dallas can take out Gorgadra, it'll be basically a tied game again because Zormaxim is at 9 hit points, and Cthulhu is also at 9 hit points. Are you fast enough to get to me?
I can't step through.
So, yeah, your problem is you're surrounded, so you'd have to step first to be able to step over these guys. But these guys all in your way. Now you could teleport him out and then step this way.
Sure.
You'd be in the fire. But you're speed 7, right?
Yep.
So if you're here,
Step.
and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You'd have to step another time to get all the way out.
So I'm going to teleport him. Step 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
So he goes to here. 1, 2, 3.
So that's 2 fire damage.
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
Let's do this. Oh, I didn't power up.
Yeah, you forgot to fire.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I lose 2 because you're negative zone in this building.
Yep.
I'm interfering with that building still. So I'm down 2 dice. And all you got to do is smash me into a building,
Yep.
and Gorgadra is dead. Or you could miss. Cthulhu wasn't running away. He was interfering with power production.
Okay, you are defense 8.
I am defense 9, but I'm 8 with penetrator.
Penetrator.
And it never goes empty because it's non-Euclidean. It's bigger on the inside, or something.
Put those anywhere.
7, 8.
You don't need any more. Right?
9, 10, 11.
You got it. So
Right there.
I smash into
Body
this
slam.
building. You get a power die for killing a model,
And 2 for the building.
and I am dead. So now it is back to being a fairly even game. Although you had to take two damage for doing that.
Yep.
But now you're at 7, and I'm
Yep.
at 9.
Yep.
So it's not that different. If I take another monster turn, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'd have to stop in that fire if I don't step first. And then I only have 2 dice. Probably have to throw all my dice. And you have a monster turn still.
Oh, I'm totally willing to do it too. You know that.
Okay, so I'm stepping. Stepping here. So I stepped once. And then
Life is a
1,
resource
2, 3,
that you must exhaust for the
5,
big win at the end.
6. If I stop there, I take a damage. but I'm ahead of you. So I stop there and I step. And then I burp really gross in your face.
Take your damage.
I am. Calm down. I'm getting it. Okay, I took 2 damage for that.
Now what do you?
Oh, wait, no, I only took 1 damage for that. I landed in the fire. Yeah, I landed in the fire. So I don't take a damage for stepping in the fire. Yeah, because once you're in a fire, you take its damage, you don't suffer it again. So I've got 1 white die, which is probably going to miss. I got 4 boost dice, and I've got 8 power die, but I forgot to power up. So I get those power dice you took from me back. So I get 10 power dice. Do I need to roll all these? I probably do.
I'm a 9.
You're a 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm gonna throw you all the way over there if I roll all of them. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. It's gonna succeed because you're a 9, and all these reds are gonna hit because reds only have 1 blank, so they're all gonna hit.
Oh my gosh.
One of them missed, but these 2 doubles made up for it.
Yep.
So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Land there. That is 1 for the hit, 2 for the fires, 1 for the building.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 total, right?
No, if it would have been 2 buildings, it would have been 5 total, but it was only 1 building.
So you were at 3. So hyper.
And you're hyper. Now your defense is 10,
10.
which is not good for me. I get 2 dice back for killing that building. 2 red dice, power dice. Now you have a gun because Maxim turns on his crazy whatever ninjutsu, I guess, because he's a ninja.
Shuriken.
Sure. Energy shurikens, maybe some sort of
Plasma shuriken.
fireballs he can do with some sort of like
Plasma shuriken.
plasma shuriken. Sure. He pulls out some sort of ranged weapon, which he can throw at you.
Okay.
He also gains energy cycle and rapid fire. And rapid fire is really important because it means you can shoot in addition to anything else you do. So if you're familiar with old Monsterpocalypse, there were abilities that said you could like shoot twice or whatever. We changed that a little bit to be now you can make an additional attack, and it's a type of attack. So he has rapid fire, which is shoot once in addition to everything else. So he can shoot twice or punch and shoot or power attack and shoot or whatever. It does cost dice like normal, though. The other reason I threw him way over there is because that makes it harder for him to get back to me. Although, did you go get faster? No, you're still speed 7. And there are no more industrial complexes until you rebuild one. With your
Take a
multiple
unit
repair
turn.
trucks.
I'm going to
Okay.
spend 1 action. Oh, no, I want to spawn first. What am I doing?
You can do that. You can spin the
I can do it
action
anytime. I'm going to flip this.
Yep.
I'm going to spawn in.
No, Travis. That's copyrighted information. He did not turn into any kind of kung fu-like character with large, yellow, glowing hair. That's not what happened.
Actually, I want this there. That there.
And yeah, that multiple damage throw was kind of an accident. I didn't see it until I realized that I needed to throw him really far, and then I realized that I could also throw him in a really good spot. Okay, Doug. Nimpo. Zor Maxim is a Nimpo master. He's not a Nimpo maniac, Dallas.
Ugh, I didn't say that.
I know. I'm blaming
I
you.
didn't say that.
I'm blaming you.
I didn't say that. Don't blame me. Look at them when they laughing.
That was Lyle. That was Lyle threw out Nymphomaniac, not Dallas. But I wanted to blame Dallas because I can't blame Schick for his models beating me up, so I got to blame Dallas.
6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, that was yet another Doug Seacat lore bomb in the chat that you guys are watching on YouTube later get access to. But you don't get access to all of them unless you're live with us. But a lot of the lore bombs are not necessarily super relevant to what's happening, so we don't share them all with the live stream. What's happening, Dallas? There's a bunch of jets flying at me.
Yeah, I'm trying to decide if I want to
Is one of those an elite?
shoot.
Yeah, that one's got the extra stripe on its wing.
2, 3. They gotta be within 2 or 3.
2 for the elite bonus. But you could always fly this one back because they don't have any kind of aiming bonuses. You're going to shoot a bunch of my dudes. Oh, Doug's throwing out more Nimpo action. Yeah. Yeah, and if you're not aware, Shadow Sun uses nanotechnology to grow really big. That's why some of their ninjas are very large, and some of their ninjas are really, really, really large. And Matt Getz says it really messes with your blood sugar. You need a lot of orange juice afterwards. Just like a soccer game with little kids. It's really important to keep that blood sugar going.
I think that's actually the most legit thing you've said. It is like a soccer game because they are running all over the place, kicking the crap out of things.
Yeah. It's a lot of kicking, a lot of crap. Matt Hart is asking about Monsterpocalypse and getting it at a friendly local gaming store. Yeah, it is not officially out. It was pre-released at Gen Con. It doesn't come out officially until September. So you can talk to your local store and get them to pre-order it because there is plenty of stock available because it's just going out to distribution and pre-orders and stuff right now. It's not being sold officially yet. It's just some people have got it because they went to Gen Con or they work at Privateer Press. Hey, it's just a thing. It just happened. I'm not better than you. I just have access to some models earlier than you. That's the only thing.
And the only reason you have access to them is to do this.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you wouldn't get nothing.
No. I wouldn't just be handed models for completely for free if I was just like
I don't
hoarding
want to do
them at home.
Any of the thing I just did.
What are you doing? What's happening?
All right, I'm gonna shoot this guy.
Okay. So his defense is down 1.
Mm-hmm.
So it's 2 still because he has cover. So you're -1.
They can move through each other, right?
They can move through each other.
Let's move there. I'm gonna just swap those.
Okay.
Okay, so it's 2 blue.
And the elite's next to him. So yeah.
Yep.
You got me. I'm dead. My little centipede is not messing with your building anymore. And Riker's Iron, we understand.
These 2 will shoot.
You like
that?
painting more than almost anything else, and so yes, it is killing you to not have stuff to paint. But you don't have very much longer to wait.
What's his defense?
His defense. Where's he at? He's a spitter. His defense is 3. That's not a 3. That's a 1. That was a sad roll.
That was a real sad.
Sometimes the dice just don't work out.
These 2 will shoot that guy.
Okay, his defense is 4. He would get cover, but you ignore cover because you're indirect fire. Mm-hmm. And there's an elite. Oh yeah, you can't shoot.
Yeah,
both
I can
of
only
them.
shoot with 1.
But you can shoot with the elite. Doesn't the elite get 3 dice?
The elite gets.
He gets
2.
Okay, so you got this.
Yeah, I do.
You did. Good job. You totally blew that guy up, and you got another power die.
Yours.
Units. My chompers can't really chase Zor Maxim across the entire table. What am I going to do? I'm going to eat some jets. That's going to happen. This is still happening over here. So I don't really need to do anything about this. Explodohawks. Explodohawks kill things adjacent to things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He can't get there. He can get 1 more space if I bump spawned him. Let's do that. Let's spawn him there. So 1 die for 1 Explodohawk. Let us push him off of that space.
Bump.
here by getting a Destructomite out there, which cost me 2 because of the bump. I'm going to put out that crawler you killed. I got to save 1 die for that Exploded Hog attack.
Aw, T-Marg says he's sad he missed my game against me. Sorry, buddy.
Gen Con's a busy, busy time.
It's a busy time.
There's so much social activities going on and things like that that you can't always spend hours and hours and hours and hours staying up.
There's
all night
also
with
going to
people.
bed by 10.
Oh, I did not do that. I did not do Travis, and I did not do that.
You take your turn. I'll talk to chat.
I'm doing both. What else do I want to do?
Defense 3 spitters are lame. They should be defense like 1.
Oh, you think so?
Yep.
I want to attack a bunch of stuff with choppers. So that's all that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so the choppers, I'm going to attack 4 things with choppers. So I got 1 more die. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? Destructomite. Sure. Destructomite. So I spawn him. Okay, so this guy crawls back up here to that thing. This Destructomite is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to there. Meat Slave. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's going to touch your building inappropriately with his gribbly bits.
With his meat.
He is
tentacles.
naked as far as we can tell. He might have pants on underneath all that stuff, but I can't tell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's going to follow up because he's flanking. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bite that jet. Bite a jet. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm about
Okay.
to lose some jets.
So we're going to start with the Exploded Hawk. So Exploded Hawks get up to 6 white dice and 3 blue dice. Flanking drops your defense by 1 against brawl attacks, so your tank is only a 3. I'm only going to throw 1 white die because I need the other ones, but if I needed to really, really hit this, I could throw more white dice. That is a 4. That kills the tank,
This one?
and you compare the roll to everything else adjacent to the tank, which is also your repair truck, and it blows the repair truck up too. So kill both those things, and itself. Because it's an Explodo Hawk. So that gets me 2 red dice. Okay. Wait, does it get me 2 red dice? I don't want to cheat.
Every time you destroy a model, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
but
there's a
chain reaction. Yeah, except for 1 damage. So there's 2 kinds of things in the game. You can do damage, or you can return units to the reserves. If you return them to reserves, you don't kill them. You don't get the dice. So I wanted to make sure that I didn't return to reserves. It does 1 damage. So that was my white die. So now, Chomper on Jet. So that's a regular Chomper.
defense
Chomper
2.
Chomper on Chopper. So you're being flanked. So
Chomper.
You're down to defense 1.
That's a chomper.
That's 1. I got the 1 I needed. So I bit you. Same
red.
dice. Another red die. Oh, 2 red dice because it's a Chomper. Because Chompers give me extra red dice. Chomper on Jet. That is a 2, which I did not need. Another 2 red dice. Spent that white. This Elite Chomper on Jet, which is 3 blue dice. Oh, I was afraid there for a second. I thought I was gonna get nothing, Dallas. You're supposed to say nothing. And then last one, this white die. Bite. Okay. I don't have any more red dice to gain.
Woo, chompers are good.
Chompers are pretty good. Also, Jets are defense 1.
That's
because Jets are super offensive, so they are squishier.
Is it my turn?
It is your turn.
1, 2, 3, 4, power up. I'm going.
And you don't take any of my dice away because you're not on this one, and I'm touching that.
Yep, that's fine.
Yep.
I'm going to step 5 times.
You're going to step 5 times.
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You
No,
could have done a diagonal on one of those, or a couple of those.
I did. I don't need to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Because hang on, you're here, right?
Yep. I thought I
So-
counted that right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, I did
Okay,
right.
Cool. I wasn't sure if you took one less than
I counted correct.
Then you could have.
Power attack! I have 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Don't throw me back there.
Oh, yeah.
Don't do that. The chat wants to keep as many Privateer Press HQ buildings
Too
on
bad,
the table
chat!
as possible, so we can't kill them all.
No, it's okay. Dallas has a repair truck.
That's right.
Sure, Dallas
I bring
can
it
put them all.
back.
Dallas can put them all back.
I get 5 blue dice now.
Yes, and you still have Penetrator, so I'm defense 7, and you get lots of dice. But you have to roll a bunch of those reds to throw me this far,
It's true.
right? Because it was 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, you have to roll at least 8. You don't have to roll all of them. You have to roll at least 8. You did not miss because you got lots of doubles.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So you get 4 dice back for that because you killed the 2 Belchers
And the building.
and the building.
And you take 3 points of damage.
And I take 3 points of damage, so I'm hyper. 1, 2, 3. What do I get when I'm hyper? I lose the ability to eat things, but my blast gets fling, so I can pick up units and throw them at things with my tentacle guns. Okay,
Now what are you going to do?
I'm gonna monster you back.
Sure.
I've got a bunch of dice.
Oh, wait. Boop.
You're gonna, yeah, that's better because I'll have to fly over you now. Can I do that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'd have to be able to go 7 to get over you, and I can't. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna have to step in that fire, I think, or I'm gonna have to step this way. Let's do this. So 1 step, 2 steps, 3 steps, and then
Red step, blue step.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can't go anywhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna have to step in the fire to get to you.
You're in my playground.
If you only have 3 hit points left.
I only got 3 hit points. You just got to put me through 1 building.
Yep. So all I gotta do is hit you. So we're gonna do that. So 1, 2, 3 steps. Take a damage. I'm at 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
You went the opposite
5,
way.
6. What?
You went the wrong way. You went from 3 to 4.
No, I didn't. I was on 5.
You went from 5.
Yeah, I was on 5. You just made me hyper.
Okay.
Yeah. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and another step there.
Take damage from the second source of fire.
Every new one you go into, you take damage, but he has high mobility, so when he's advancing, he ignores
Yeah,
hazards.
it's just doing stuff.
It's just that first step into the fire. If I would have stepped into that fire too, I would have taken more damage. If Dallas wouldn't have put this fire out, then that would hurt me also. But you put it out so that you can go there. So I've got 6 dice, 6 action dice. Power attacks, I'm still only 4 blue dice. But I can roll all 10 of these reds because all I have to do is body slam you into a building and you die. But I have to hit a 10.
Yep.
So let's throw all of the dice.
Throw it all.
Throw every single die and get a 10 and win the game. You're gonna,
Abracadabras.
are you gonna yell out like random low numbers?
Get a 9.
You have to do it as I release
I
the
know.
dice.
I know how it works. 8.
That is not an 8.
No.
So that was a blank.
That was a blank.
So 3, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, a bunch.
And you're just going to throw me here, right?
No.
For 1 point?
Could I throw you all the way to the
Good
fire?
move.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I could throw you in that fire. I did roll 10 dice.
And then 2. All right, 2
But
points.
I didn't. I body slammed you
Oh, for 3.
right there on this
Not
building
this one?
and this ninja. No. It doesn't matter either way, but I want to squish that ninja because
Squish
it
the
belongs to
ninja!
Will Shit.
Because it belongs to Chick. Absolutely.
So at fire, you take 3 damage. Congratulations. We have played a 2-monster game of Monpoc,
I died.
and you died.
That's it.
So that was our very first 2-on-2 monster game with Monpoc.
Look at all this mayhem.
Monsterpocalypse.com is where you find more information about the game, and it will release in September.
Yep.
The date, I am not sure on. The 21st? So the 21st of September is when you can expect it in stores. If your store hasn't ordered it yet, go in and talk to your local game store. Ask them if they've ordered, if you're interested. And if they haven't, tell them that they can still pre-order from Privateer Press. We have various options. Contact us and you'll figure that stuff out. It's also in distribution, so if they're talking to one of their regular distributors, they can get that stuff on. I don't know what you're saying.
Organized play.
Also, yes, if you want to support the game in stores,
Crush Hour.
we just put out 2 organized play formats that are going to be live when the game comes out. You can order them too.
You get a new map.
Crush Hour, you don't get a map. You get the Privateer Press HQ
the
building
PPHQ.
as a prize, and a Crush Hour is a tournament, so it works a lot like Steamroller if you're familiar with that. And then Isle of Annihilation.
That's the one.
Is the league where
You
the
said it
league
wrong, though.
kit. I know.
Annihilation.
I know. You got to get the extra aisles in there. That is a brand new map that comes 4 to a pack, so you can get multiple packs if you have more than 4 players, and every player can get a brand new map with a volcano in the middle, which you can go back on our stream a couple of weeks ago and watch us play on that map.
And watch Oz throw Defender X into a volcano.
Mm-hmm.
Bloop.
Yeah. So Guard and Planet Eaters comes out in September, and then the stuff we played with this week, Cthulhu non-Brughash variety, and Zor Maxim comes out in October.
Yep.
So
Buildings in November.
And then buildings, all the buildings we played with, except for the prize building, of course, will be out in November. And then more stuff will come out after that, and we'll talk about that when it gets closer, like Terracon and things.
And Ares Mothership.
Yeah, and Ares Motherships. Hungerford's got one of those. He's going to have to play with it pretty soon.
Yeah, he needs to paint it.
Get him some more Martians, too.
He needs to paint it. I got some Martians for
Yeah,
him.
throw some more Martians at him. So this
At
has
his-
been
at his
a
head.
weekly Rumble. Throw him at his head, always straight at his face. We live stream at least 3 times a week here at Privateer Press, usually on Twitch, sometimes in other ways. Sometimes Dallas's phone will just pop up on Facebook
That
Live.
happens.
Who knows? Tuesdays at 10 a.m. is a game at the Weekly Rumble.
Weekly Rumble!
Wednesdays is usually a dev hangout, but tomorrow it's not going to be.
It's going to be a special thing, right?
It's going to be a special thing. And then Thursdays is Dallas Get Your Paint On. All that happens at 10 a.m. Pacific here at Privateer Press. Do we want to talk about Mini Crate real fast?
Hang on real quick. Also,
Oh.
normally on Fridays at 10 a.m. you get a P3 Presents, which is the polished, fancy version of how to paint a certain element or a certain concept in painting. We're currently doing P3 Presents Live,
Ooh.
so you can see that at 10 a.m. Friday, and I think we're doing Guard Orange.
Okay.
So the studio orange that you see on your Guard models, we'll be doing how to paint that. And Thursday, we're doing something cool.
Yeah. Gonna paint
Just want to let
something.
people know there's also a video on Friday.
Yeah. That is usually a pre-produced fancy video, but
Just not right
doing
now.
it live
We're doing
right
live right now.
also minicrate.com. You still have time to order the current Mini Crate model.
The Eris Angel of
Which is-
Retribution.
Yeah, Eris with wings. And she is available to order until August 19th. And today is the 14th, correct?
Yes.
So you have a little while longer to order her. And you can still subscribe to the 6 months for the entire Mrs. Walls,
Yep.
which is the special model right
And
now.
the next one that comes up, it will be a new model and a new VIP.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to tell you right now, both of them are very, very cool.
Yep.
One of them currently is like my most favorite thing ever.
And Dallas is not talking about the Legend of the Five Rings Mini Crate. He's talking
Which is
about
awesome, too.
He's talking about the next wave of the standard Mini Crate,
Yep.
and then the L5R Mini Crate is a new thing that's launching in January.
Yep.
So find out more about that at minicrate.com/L5R.
L5.
R. R.
R.
R. I don't remember. It's been a long time. So thanks for hanging out with us today. Watching Monsterpocalypse. We'll be back next week with a game of some sort. More than likely Monsterpocalypse. More than likely me, because I'm the only player with a destroyer army right now. Until Hungerford paints some more models. But we'll stick
I'm
with
working
back.
on destroyers.
Yeah.
Right now I'm working on Terracon, though.
But yeah, we'll play some more games. We'll hang out with you guys some more. And we'll see you
Bye, everybody.
tomorrow morning. Heart hands. Heart hands.
Heart swipe.
Heart swipe.
Yeah, I never.